Good day, America. Big L, Nextlevel Sports have got game doing the update thing. Oh, today is Friday, April the 25th, the year 2025. And I gotta ask you, did you see that? Wow, the NBA and the NHL have got game doing that playoff thing. But hold up, wait a minute. Oh, I gotta put the NFL draft in it. So what does Shedeur Sanders and I have in common? Yes, we both played college football. We both watched the first round of the NFL draft on TV, and we both are Cleveland Brown fans at this point in the draft. Wow, who would have thought? Oh, to the rundown we go for that first round show with the first pick. The Tennessee Titans chose Cam Ward, the quarterback out of Miami. The Cleveland Browns had the number 2 pick, and they made a trade with the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Jaguars took the number 2 pick. They chose Travis Hunter, the quarterback and receiver out of Colorado. Oh, that's a 2-for-1 deal. The New York Giants had the number 3 pick, and they chose Abdul Carter, that edge rusher out of Penn State. The Patriots had the number 4 pick. They chose Will Campbell, offensive tackle out of LSU. Oh, my team, the Cleveland Browns, had the number 5 pick after making that deal with the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Browns chose Mason Graham, defensive tackle out of Michigan. The number 6 pick went to the Las Vegas Raiders. They chose Austin Gently, that running back out of Boise State. Oh, the New York Football Jets had the number 7 pick in the draft, and they chose Ahmad Malibu, offensive tackle out of Missouri. Oh, with the number 8 pick, the Carolina Panthers chose McMillan, wide receiver out of Arizona. New York Saints had the number 9 pick in the draft, and they chose Kevin Banks, offensive tackle out of Texas. The Chicago Bears had the number 10 pick, and they chose Colston Loveland, tight end out of Michigan. With the number 11 pick, the 49ers chose Michael Williams, edge rusher out of Georgia. Oh my! The number 12 pick went to the Dallas Cowboys. They chose Tyler Booker, offensive guard out of Alabama. With the number 13 pick, the Dolphins chose Kenneth Grant, defensive tackle out of Michigan. With the number 14 pick, the Colts chose Tyler Horn, tight end out of Penn State. With the number 15 pick, the Atlanta Falcons chose Jalen Walker, linebacker out of Georgia. And the Arizona Cardinals, with the number 16 pick, chose Walter Nolan, defensive tackle out of Ole Miss. With the number 17 pick, the Cincinnati Bengals chose Shamir Stewart, that edge rusher out of Texas A&M. The Seattle Seahawks had the number 18 pick, and they chose Grady Zabel, offensive guard out of North Dakota State. With the number 19 pick, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers chose Emiko Ebola, wide receiver out of Ohio State. The Denver Broncos had the number 20 pick in the draft, and they chose Jalen Bayer, cornerback out of Texas. The Pittsburgh Steelers, with the number 21st pick in the draft, chose Derek Harmon, that defensive tackle out of Oregon. And fans, I gotta say this, many of us and the Steelers fans thought they were going to pick Sanders, the quarterback out of Colorado. And boy, were they wrong. The number 22 pick went to the LA Chargers. They chose Amir Hampton, running back out of North Carolina. With the number 23 pick, the Green Bay Packers draft. They chose Matthew Golden, wide receiver out of Texas. Minnesota Vikings had the number 24 pick, and it chose Donovan Jackson, offensive guard out of Ohio State. The number 25th pick went to the New York Football Giants. They chose Jackson Dart, quarterback out of Ole Miss. The number 26th pick went to the Atlanta Falcons, and they chose James Pierce, edge rusher out of Tennessee. The number 27th pick went to the Baltimore Ravens. They chose Malik Starch, safety out of Georgia. The number 28 pick went to the Detroit Lions. They chose Talik Williams, defensive tackle out of Ohio State. And with the number 29 pick, the Washington Commanders chose Josh Connolly, offensive tackle out of Oregon. With the number 30th pick in the draft, the Buffalo Bills chose Maxwell Harrison, quarterback out of Kentucky. And with the 31st pick, the Philadelphia Eagles chose Jay Campbell, linebacker out of Alabama. And with the final pick of the first round of the 2025 NFL draft, the Kansas City Chiefs chose Josh Simmons, offensive tackle out of Ohio State. While the NFL have got game doing that draft thing, and round 2 of the draft gets underway tonight at 7 p.m. and the Cleveland Browns are on the clock. Wow, I can't wait to see it. Let's go next level, baby. To the NHL we go for that playoff show. And what a show it was. Wow, last night in Tampa, Florida, Lightning played host to the Florida Panthers, and what a host they were. The Lightning didn't score because they couldn't score. They were shut out. The Panthers scored 1 in the first and 1 in the third, shutting out the Lightning 2-0, and I do mean nothing. Oh, the Florida Panthers lead the series 2-0. Oh my! The Las Vegas Golden Knights went to Minnesota and took on the Wild, and what a wild thing it was. The Minnesota Wild scored 2 in the first, 2 in the second, and 1 in the third, taking out the Knights 5-2, and the Wild lead the series 2-1. Oh my! And to St. Louis we go for a beat-down show. The St. Louis Blues played host to the Winnipeg Jets and beat them like they stole something, while the Blues scored 3 in the first and 4 in the third, taking out the Jets 7-2. Oh my! But check this, the Jets hold a 2-1 lead in the series. Oh, you gotta love it, baby. Also, the Ottawa Senators played host to the Toronto Maple Leafs, and with the score tied at 1-1 into the third period, the excitement built, and both teams scored one more time and sent the game into overtime. The Maple Leafs won it 3-2 and took a commanding lead in the series. The Maple Leafs are up 3-0. Wow, who would have thought? And tonight, the NHL have got game doing that playoff thing. All the Capitals and Canadians, the Hurricanes and Devils, and the Kings and Oilers have got game doing the playoff thing. Hold on tight. Big L's on the mic. Coming up, the NBA have got game doing that playoff thing. Hey fans, welcome back. Hey, I gotta ask you this question. Did you see that? Oh my! Oh, the NBA have got game doing that playoff thing. To the scoreboard we go, and what a show. Last night in Detroit, the Pistons played host to the New York Knicks in Game 3 of the series, and who would have thought the Knicks would be leading 66-53 at the half, but the Pistons got back in it, but they could not win it. Check this, they won the third quarter, they won the fourth quarter, but they still lost the game. The New York Knicks beat the Pistons 118-116 and take a 2-1 lead in the series. Carl Anthony Towns led the scoring for the winning Knicks with 31 points. Cunningham had just 24 points in a losing effort for the losing Pistons. To LA we go for a beat-down show. The LA Clippers played host to the Denver Nuggets, and what a host they were. The Clippers won the first quarter. They won the second quarter. They won the third quarter. They won the fourth quarter, and they won the game 117-83 over the hapless Denver Nuggets. Leonard led the scoring for the winning Clippers with 21 points. Jokovic had 23 points in a losing effort for the losing Nuggets. The Clippers are up 2-1 in the series. Oh, to Memphis we go for an unbelievable show. Now check this. The Memphis Grizzlies played host to the Oklahoma City Thunder, and what a host they were. Oh, seeing is truly believing. Wow, oh my. The Memphis Grizzlies won the first quarter. They won the second quarter. They led it 77-51 at the half. Yes, they were leading by 26 points at the half. It happened. Morant, the star player for the Memphis Grizzlies, got hurt. And then the Grizzlies lost the third quarter. They lost the fourth quarter, and they lost the game 114-108 to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Oh, the Thunder came back from 29 down. Oh, my. Wow. Who would have thought? Oh, Alexander led the scoring for the winning Thunder with 31 points. Pippen had 28 points in a losing effort for the losing Grizzlies. The Thunder now lead the series 3-0. Oh, my. What a comeback that was. You had to see it to believe it. And tonight, the NBA will feature 3 playoff games. The Celtics and Magic, the Pacers and Bucks, the Lakers and the Timberwolves, while the NFL have got game doing that playoff thing. Email your questions or comments to nextlevelsports57@gmail.com. Have a great, safe weekend. Big L News.